With 28,000 employees, Rexel is a major international player that provides innovative electrical solutions and services to improve comfort, performance, and energy efficiency.
Because the company's grown by acquisition, there's 42 different platforms that exist right now. Each of those individual platforms are different, so they can't communicate with each other. They're like silos.
So the first steps you take when you acquire a business is to integrate locally. When we started to look at consolidating our infrastructure, it was primarily a cost-cutting exercise. And so we looked at a number of areas where we thought we could reduce costs, and messaging was one of them. What started as a cost-cutting exercise became actually more an opportunity to support the business change.
We have to ensure that anything we do is in total collaboration with the countries, and my job is to make sure the foundations are in place to enable the company to do that collaboration if and when it needs it.
Conducting business and having an unreliable system is extremely painful. A lot of our business runs on email. We get quotes, we place orders, we service customers via email in a lot of cases. And if that's not working, the business isn't working. It was hard dollars, right to the bottom line that were being lost because of the lack of stability.
Somebody said it should be like oxygen. It should just exist. It should really be something that you switch on and it happens.
When we started to look at messaging, we had little experience into cloud solutions, and we went through an in-depth comparison. Eventually, we came to a shortlist where, on one hand, Microsoft Online Services, and on the other hand, Gmail from Google. We included Gmail at an early stage in the process as somehow a troublemaker. When we were considering Gmail as an option, the first question is, what about integration issues? Because you are mixing, on one hand, an Outlook client with a backend that would have been Gmail.
And clearly for me, Microsoft messaging is one of their core products.
Google has some experience in the enterprise world through their search capabilities, but working with a large population of users with a tool like messaging, which is a business critical tool, is a different beast. And we didn't feel at that time that Google had the breadth of experience required to support us on a global scale. What was the ability of Google to support an enterprise customer?
From a Gmail perspective, I can't really compare it on an enterprise level. I suspect that they would have a hard time matching the support that Microsoft can provide. They don't have the enterprise background that Microsoft had.
In the case of Microsoft, I had no doubt that I would have people working with me and people helping us.
One of the big criteria for going with bpost was the enterprise experience and support that Microsoft had. I witnessed that support every day, and it's top-notch. When I make a call, I get an answer, and if it needs to be elevated, it happens, and I get results. So I can't imagine that anybody could match that right now in this space.
We're using a partner that really it's their core métier, as we say in French. It's stable, also the implementation is smooth.
And everybody sees the value in the collaboration portion of it. By moving to bpost, I now see for those countries that are there, contact information, phone numbers, addresses, everything else, calendar information that we didn't have visibility before, which is instant productivity.
From my perspective, going to the cloud is a case of survival. So, that's where IT is going. So, standardization in a company like Rexel brings productivity. I think, the experience we had with Microsoft Online was great. We took the right level of risk, and I think the outcome is great.